takes a token for the door to the life we knew before. I am holding on to what remains through the summer and the rains. Yeah, I am holding on to what remains. I pulled the cork from a copper pipe fixed within the garden wall. There lay a map on yellow card. I am walking down the overgrown lane just to see if you are there. My heart beats with a steady rhythm, a story waiting in the dark. Something dull begins to wake, leaving a quiet lasting mark. It takes a token for the door to the life we knew before. I am holding on to what remains through the summer and the rains. Yeah, I am holding on to what remains. I do not know if the gate will swing or if the latch is frozen tight, but I would rather face the honest truth than live within this lonely night. It takes a token for the door to the life we knew before. I am holding on to what remains through the summer and the rains. Yeah, I am holding on to what remains. The path is worn now. I am stepping through finally on to you. Oh, the morning dew, the light shines through. Iron vines have choked the garden wall. I pull the ivy back to see the stone. My fingers brush a cold and silent way, finding one brass item on its own. It fits the lock beneath the rotting wood, where once a summer secret used to grow. I held my breath until the tumblers turn. I pushed the door to let the color show. It was a promise carved in winter light. I tether cats beneath the wild vine. I traced the words I wrote for you that night, and let the past and present now align. Let them now align. Stack of letters tied and faded through. The ink is light, but every line stays clear. I read the words that once belonged to us. I watched the shadows of the garden veer, settling on the hollow wooden boards, as if the silence waited for my hand. I take the paper just to feel the fold and walk back out into the quiet land. It was a promise carved in winter light. I tether cats beneath the wild vine. I traced the words I wrote for you that night, and let the past and present now align. Let them now align. I do not need to stay to keep the spark alive. I do not need to prove that we were true. The garden keeps the secrets that we, but I am I